Yes, there you are. Just take time to study so that we will see as many questions as possible. So just study through the question, go through the question, and try to analyze the question. Take time to understand the question. By the end of the day, you will understand everything. Yes. So the screen is passed. Fine. The screen is passed there. So now, don't write now. I'm giving you time. Don't write now. Go through the question. Go through the question and try to understand. Yes. This is the link of the channel. Not channel, group. Reading part B. Reading part B. Click on that one and subscribe. We are going to do many questions in this now. That is the channel. And this is the copy post link for the first question. This is question number 1. Question number 1. There you go and you can tick. If you have already done, no problem. We are just doing revision, because afterwards we'll have another 6 questions. Right? So you have the question there. Also, there below that one, there is ABC. So you can tick the answer ABC. So yes. So there, fine. I have sent you to classical corrections also. There also you can do. So this is the link of classical corrections. Okay. So here, classical corrections. We are going to do these things, revision, and we are going to do many other things afterwards. So then, so this is the classical. Okay. This is the group conference. This is the group for conference. Yes. So try to give your answer. And then now. Yes. Yes. Now come to the chat box. Question number 1. Question number 1. Okay. When I tell you to submit your response, we are going to do many questions, not just 6. Many questions we are going to do. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Many questions we are going to do. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, submit. Yeah. So whatever your answer is, You can submit there, whatever you got. Very good. Right. The correct answer is, okay. Very good. The correct answer is B. The correct answer is B. So I am not able to see the screen. Nima Sudish. Nima Sudish. I cannot see the screen. Okay. Let me check with others. Hello, Prabha. Prabha.
Hello, sir.
Hello, dear. How are you? Can you see the screen?
Sir, no, I just joined right now.
Are you
I
able to
didn't
see the screen? No?
No, it's black.
Okay, now check.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
It's clear?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, what about you, Nima Sudish?
Yes, sir. Now I am able to see.
Okay, fine, fine. Yeah. So this is the first question. Then we are moving. This is a revision, and afterwards we'll go ahead. We'll learn the techniques. So now I'm telling you why this is correct. Now I am going to explain you why B is correct. Okay, how to do these questions? Okay. Right. Resume share, annotate. Yeah, here I am. The first thing is, there is the word called that. Now, if there is a word called that, follow me very clearly. There is one phrase before, one clause before, and there is one clause after. There is one clause before, and there is one clause after. So that means you have to understand these things very clearly. So one clause before and one clause after. The manual informs us. Now let me show you some things. Okay. Now here, if you see very carefully, I'm changing the color a little so that you can understand. The manual is the subject. Informs is the verb. 1 second. Okay. The manual is the subject. Informs is the verb. Us is the object. The manual informs us. That means every clause has three parts: one subject, one verb, and one object. In the same way, here also you should have the blood pressure monitor. This is the subject, and there is no verb here, and there is no object here. So these two are missing. So that means you have to know the verb and you have to know the object. Now let us see here. The verb. The verb should come here. Okay, that is the verb. And here this is the object. It may be object or something else. Okay, there may be object or something else, whatever. Fine. Now here, informs what? The blood pressure monitor informs what? Informs what? The blood pressure monitor informs what? So that is it. So here, blood pressure monitor. Here it is. This is not just a blood pressure monitor. This is a digital automatic blood pressure monitor. This is a manual. Manual means it is giving some directions. That means informs. So informs is here. Informs is here. Means manual means informs. Then, okay. Then the blood pressure monitor is here. Okay. So the question part is there already. And the answer part we want now. Answer part. So whenever you have these things, you should see that if there are any negative words. Negative words. Negative words. What are the negative words? Glance for a second. The negative words are susceptible. Susceptible means vulnerable, means damageable or breakable, like that. The next one, avoid. Avoid the use, means negative. Avoid is a negative word. Avoid the use. Okay, avoid the use. So try to understand where the words are. Incorrect operation. Potentially unsafe situation. Unsafe. Potentially unsafe. Now you see the words. Now you'll understand. Yeah. So here, unsafe. Try to understand these words. Okay. Try to understand these words. Nevertheless means finally. So this is the twisting word. Whenever you have words like however, therefore, nevertheless, in spite of, that means there is something important. Right. Now let us see these points. Incorrect operation. Incorrect operation. When you say incorrect operation, it points out to incorrect means not correct. Incorrect means in means not, correct means correctly. Operation means work. Try to understand this one. So this is pointing there. This is pointing there only. Okay. So here it is showing that incorrect operation. Right. Try to understand this one. Incorrect operation. Potentially unsafe. Potentially unsafe, not safe. Potentially unsafe. Safe is pointing here. But it is telling considered safe. So this is C is ruled out. C is ruled out because it is saying unsafe. But here it is unsafe, he is telling. This is correct. Unsafe. But that is saying safe. So that is cut off. Should be considered safe. How can it be considered safe when it is potentially unsafe? That is the point. Then next one. So this may result in incorrect operation of the medical device and create a potential unsafe situation. Right. So try to understand here very clearly. Next. Avoid it. Avoid it. Try to avoid it. Why avoid it? Because it is unsafe. It's unsafe. It will not work properly. So avoid it because it is unsafe. It will not work properly. So B is positive. Okay, not work correctly. See, avoid the use. Avoid the use. So when you're saying avoid, care should be taken to avoid the use of monitor within 7 meters. Now see here, within 7 meters. Within 7 meters means close proximity. Closeness, 7 meters means closeness. Proximity. Proximity means nearness. Proximity means nearness, closeness. Okay. Proximity means closeness, nearness. Okay. Now, meters of cell phones. Cell phones or other devices. He is not telling only about medical device. He is telling other devices. Try to understand that. Other devices. Other devices, not other medical equipment. Not all hospital environments. All hospital environments is wrong. He is talking about only other devices. He is not talking about all environments, only other devices. Some other devices. This is the point. He is talking close proximity, 7 meters near cell phones and other devices. Cell phones and other devices. He is not talking only about medical equipment, not just medical equipment. Not all environments. Okay. So try to understand this one. It's not just other medical equipments or all. It is only any devices, any device. Okay. So now here you see 2. 2 means off. Cell phones or other devices or some other devices. Right. In close proximity. In close proximity means within 7 meters. Not work properly, may not work properly, may not work properly, may. Okay, may. Next one, not work properly. Not work correctly. Correct means proper. Incorrect means not correct. Work means operation. In close proximity within 7 meters to others, some other devices, cell phones and other devices. That is there in the beginning sentence only. See here. With the increased use of portable electronic devices means any other, not just medical. First sentence only it is there. No need to go till the ending also. Okay, with this close to any other devices, this medical equipment may be susceptible. May be susceptible. May be susceptible. Try to understand this one. So this is the way how you will get the answer. Now I will show you in 3 different ways how you will get this answer. This is answer number 1. So print a screen. Sorry. 1 second. 3 styles I will show you now. I'll show you 3 styles. This is first style. This is number 1. Okay. Overall reading comprehension. Reading comprehension. Okay. Overall approach. Okay. Or you can say general vision. General vision. Okay. Having got that one, now we are going to second style. Right. We are going to second style. So first question I'll explain in depth. Now see again, I'm going to teach you in 3 different styles now. In the center, first part, and in the middle, in the last. First part means you are a research scholar, PhD candidate. In the last one means you are a school boy or girl. In the middle, if you can find the answer, that means you are a graduate. So go through that one. Try to identify because I'm going to explain you. From the first part, I'm going to show you from the first part. First part is here. I'm going to show you from here. I'm closing the screen because there you need not see. So from this sentence only you can find. Okay. Blood pressure monitor. The manual. Okay. Informs this thing. Now that is very clear. I'm showing you. Sorry. The manual means instruction manual. Right. The blood pressure monitor. Digital automatic blood pressure monitor. So there it is. Okay. So informs us that. What does that inform? Below. That is it. So now you identify the answer from that line. Identify the answer from that line. If you understand the answer from this line, that means you are a research scholar, PhD candidate. Yes. Now from here, you will go in the reverse direction. Right. Try to understand this. Portable electronic devices. He said portable electronic devices. Blood pressure monitor also is there. It is a medical equipment. Medical equipment means blood pressure monitor. Okay. This is blood pressure monitor. Okay. This is the blood pressure monitor. Medical equipment. Blood pressure monitor is a medical equipment there. You can see there. And you can see other portable electronic devices. Devices is here. Electronic means not medical, means other. Some other, not medical, not just medical, some other, any other. Okay. Right. Use. Sorry, may. 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 Right. Next one. Electromagnetic interference means obstruction. That means you can see not work properly because interference is there, disturbance is there. Susceptible means chances are there that they are affected. So this is susceptible related to work. Okay. Now see here. 2. Some other devices in close proximity. So these are the words. So interference because it is near. Susceptible means they will cross, they'll meet one another, disturb one another, disrupt one another. Interference is there. So some other problem is there. There will be interference. Susceptible, the meaning you should know. It's a very high profile word. Susceptible is a very special word. Okay, interference, susceptibility, interference. That means you are prone to a difficulty. Prone, P-R-O-N-E, prone. Chances are there that you will fall into a problem. That is susceptibility. He is susceptible. Means chances are there that he will, there are risks. Susceptible means risk is there. There is a risk. Susceptible means risk factor is there. So in the first line only you can find the answer. You need not go to the second line. So this is order 1. Only a research scholar or a PhD candidate can identify this answer. No, this is just a revision. I'm giving you extras. I'm giving extras more than what I have taught. Okay. And afterwards I'm giving, this is just one question. Afterwards we are going into a serious session. Please hold on. Right. I'm just giving an idea. Right. Just. Yeah. So this is order 1. So this is a proficient person's analysis. A proficient person, apostrophe S, A-N-A-L-Y-S-I-S. A proficient person's analysis. So that is it. Okay. Fine. Yes, that is regarding first one, a proficient person's analysis. So now you can see in the second line also. Second line also you can see, I'm just showing you one answer to show you how easy it is for you to understand. So now, okay. Okay. Now see in the second line, this may result in incorrect operation. Now you see here again, the second order, the second style. So manual, the manual, the blood pressure monitor, okay, informs us. What it informs, you can see there. Right. So the manual informs us that the blood pressure monitor. So 3 arrows I have pointed out to you. So you have got the question here, absolutely. And you have the digital monitor here. And then you have what it is informing at the bottom. Now this means the blood pressure monitor when it is used. So potentially unsafe situation, unsafe, create. So may, is leading to may here. Incorrect. Let us break this one into two things. Incorrect. Then operation. So we can say not. Then we have work. Then we have correctly. So now you have the points may, may, in means not here, correct means correctly, operation means work. Okay. So unsafe, because it is create a potentially unsafe. Potentially unsafe situation. Okay, that's why you have to avoid, because it's okay. Of the medical device, of the medical device is here. Blood pressure monitor. Okay, in close proximity to other devices. So unsafe situation when it is in other devices. So here it is showing. So this is the situation. A potentially unsafe situation if it is in closeness to other devices. So these are the points. This is the situation. In close proximity is the situation to other devices, medical devices with other devices. So it creates an unsafe situation. Unsafe situation. Fine. So this is a postgraduate's analysis. A person who is highly knowledgeable, you can get from the second sentence. Okay, this is analysis level 2. Okay, right. This is a postgraduate's analysis. There are some questions. These are very, very easy questions. But finding, we don't need to read everything here. That is what I wanted to present. Okay. Okay. Yes, you can see there. Next one. Clear all drawings. Okay. Now let us see a third angle. Third angle. So you just learn all the strategies that will be really beneficial for you. Yes. Yeah. Part B questions will be like this only actually. People think that they are very difficult because they don't relate. This is the third sentence. This is the third sentence. So now let us see here. Once again, the manual informs blood pressure monitor. It informs this. So fine. So now you have to check only the answer now. This all question we have got here itself in the title. And now you have to relate. In order to regulate the requirements for EMC, requirements, the minimum needs, the demands, the requirements, the wanted things. In order to regulate means meet the things with the aim of preventing. So preventing unsafe, preventing, the aim is the target of what is the aim? That is preventing unsafe product situations. Situations. See, again, the word situation is here. Okay, product, devices. Okay, the EN6, okay, standard. This is the standard, means regulations. Defines the levels of immunity to electromagnetic interferences. So here you can see interferences. Interferences means, okay, as well as the maximum level of electromagnet for medical devices. Medical devices are here. Electromagnetic means the other devices. Electromagnetic emissions for other devices, from other devices to medical devices. So the problem of electromagnetic emissions from electromagnetic devices for medical devices. That is, there are electromagnetic devices, there are medical devices. You can see there. So there are maximum levels. It's telling you all these things. It is defining. Yeah. So now see here, the requirements to work, the requirements to work correctly. The requirements to work correctly. These are the standards. These are the standards. So these are the standards, sorry. These are the standards to work correctly. These are the standards to work correctly. Unsafe, not safe, because they will not work properly. Unsafe, not safe, because they will not work properly. Okay, these products, what are the products? The blood pressure monitor. Okay, unsafe product situations, blood pressure monitor situations. Situations, close proximities, closeness, those are the situations. So the situation is closeness, in close proximity. This is the situation. Close proximity to some other devices. What are some other devices? Electromagnetic devices. Electromagnetic devices and the emissions because of them. And medical device is nothing but the blood pressure monitor. You see, everything is there related in the third sentence. This is a graduate's analysis. Graduate's analysis. Okay. Right. The difficulty level will be reducing. If you, in the beginning, difficulty level will be very high. Middle difficulty will be moderate. When you go down, it's easy. It's a schoolboy's answer. So like that one, whichever it is. Sorry. So you have to understand that one. If you see this one carefully, the blue arrows are coming from the question, and the from the bottom it is going up. You can see big part to big questions almost always will be like this only. It focuses on one topic. This is the topic is safety, safe implementation. Safety means proper working style, proper working conditions, proper working conditions. This is the topic here. The manual informs regarding the proper working conditions. That means keep within out of range of other devices as far as possible. So that is this is graduates analysis. Only one question I'll explain like this, so that you will understand what B question type style is. B question type always will be like this. It's very easy. Okay. So this is the graduate analysis. Okay, fine. Next one. Yes. Yes. This is the second analysis. So the last one is, okay. 1 second, I'm switching off the video. Somebody is cleaning the room. Yeah. అమ్మ తుడుచుకో తొందరగా అన్ని తొందరగా చేసి ఈ రూమ్ రోజు తుడవాలి. Go through the last part. Last part, school boys analysis.
ఏందమ్మా
Okay. కొన్ని నీళ్ళు ఇవ్వబ్బా, వాటర్ ఇవ్వబ్బా ప్లీజ్. Okay. Okay. Now, this medical device conforms to EN 60601, okay, for both immunity and emissions. Nevertheless, care should be taken. Care should be taken. Thank you. The black, please. Please. Okay. Okay. Care should be taken. Care should be taken means you have to be careful. You have to be careful. Be careful. That means there is some problem. Care should be taken. Whenever care is there, that means there is some danger. There is some problem. That's why she is telling care should be taken. Be careful means some problem is there. And what is that you have to do? It is better to avoid the use of the monitor within 7 meters of cell phones or other devices generating strong electrical or electromagnetic fields. Okay, now see here. The manual informs us that the blood pressure monitor. So again, the same thing. You can see it very clear. So right now, monitor. Now red, I'm giving you red color. Not red color, I'll give you green. Monitor, blood pressure monitor. Okay. Care should be taken to avoid the use of the monitor within 7 meters, close proximity. Cell phones or other devices. Some other devices. However you want to take, you take. Care should be taken, the use, because it may not work properly. may not work correctly. If you want to work correctly, if you want it to work correctly, if you want to work correctly, then care should be taken. If you want it to work correctly, then care should be taken. Care for correct work. See how you have to relate that. It's so straight away the answer is there. Very easy to find out here. All the words will be very clear for you. So that is how you have to identify the words here. So may is related to should. Future. Talpeyamma. Care should be taken for correct work, to work correctly. Care should be taken. Okay. Care should be taken to work properly. Because it may not work if it is careless, the reverse. If you are careless, it may not work properly. If it is care, okay. If care is not taken, 1 second. తొందరగానే అమ్మా. ఇటు చేయి ముందు. Okay, thanks. Okay, sorry. Okay. Okay, care should be taken. Let us see this one now. It's very clear. In close proximity. In close proximity means 7 meters. In close proximity means 7 meters. To some other devices means cell phones and other things. So everything is clear. So this is a schoolboy's answers. Schoolboy's analysis. A schoolboy's analysis. So this is how answer will be scattered everywhere, almost everywhere. So it's very easy to find. This is the approach. Wherever you go, you'll get the answer. Only the thing is you have to have different vision for differential vision. Should be a visionary. You should see things in a different angle. Then only you can analyze this question. This is the schoolboy's analysis. Last. Okay. Fine. Schoolboy's analysis. Okay, fine. Right. Now, finished. Okay. Now we are moving to second question. Yes, now we are going fast. We are going fast. Okay. Ready? We are going to learn new things now. So this is the question. I am passing it. Go through the question. Okay. Where I sent? So here speaking. H3. Yes. Yes, now, so this is the question, and now I am giving you the link. Okay, right. So here it is. No. Yeah. What to be? Yes, this is the one. Okay, now we have part B. Yes, these are. I'm giving you the link for this one. Okay. This is copy post link, and I'm giving you here. Okay. Yeah, this is the link. Question 2. Question 2. That is the link. You can go there and you can tick the answer, whichever it is. So go there and tick the answer. Yes, there you are. So you can also try here. If you cannot approach that, you can also try here. Okay, the latest question that is put. So, yes, go through the question and come over here. Now, question number 2. When I say submit your response, then you have to submit. Okay, finish the answer there and come here. Okay. Fine. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, submit. Submit your response in the chat box. Submit your response in the chat box. Yeah. Yes. Submit, all of you submit, because we are going to learn another round also. Okay. This is called, early morning greasing. We're getting ready, getting things ready. Getting things ready. Yes. Right. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Go on. Go on. Now, next question is this one. Third question. Yes, I have passed the third question there. The third question. Study the third question. Okay. Okay, 1 second. What I'll do is, before that one, I'll explain you the second question. Once again, I'll explain you the second question. Here also it is there, the same thing. Okay. Very clearly, I will explain you within a minute. Now, the notice is giving information. So this is information about. Okay. Now, this is, I'm teaching a new technique here, elimination method. Elimination method. This is NG tube, NG feeding tube, NG tube. So same things, elimination. So NG tube, NG tube, NG tube. Okay. Right. Then next one. Has been placed, then placement. That means two places it is the same. So that means this is not important. Okay. So placement means the use. So it is regarding the use. Now, if you eliminate these things like this one, there are three options left. Now let us see what are those options. First one is checking. Second one is authorization. Third one is staff. Checking, authorization, staff. So now you see, normally if you see very carefully, try to understand here. Okay, staff is here. Staff is very clear. Remember very carefully, staff is very clear there. Right? Staff is very clear. Then before that one, there is unregistered. And after that one, must never. Insert. Insert means use or perform or check, whatever it is. So here you got it. NG tubes. So assistant professors, assistant practitioners, and other must not. But here it is should, positive. Then who should? That means the previous sentence. Only be carried out means should perform. Okay, by means who should perform. A registered doctor or nurse who has undergone theoretical and practical training and is deemed competent, means fit and fine, or is supervised by someone competent. Now see here. So from here you are going. So which staff means a doctor or nurse? Okay. Carried out by means which staff? By which staff? Should perform. Okay. Be carried means perform. Only means should. Okay. So who has undergone? So he's telling everything about which staff should perform. So this is how you'll get the answer. Now let us see there. What you have given answer there. Let me check it out. So most of you have given C as the answer. Now this is how you have to identify the answer very clearly. This is how you have to identify. Okay. Right. So which staff should perform? Okay, NG tube placement. Now placement means inserting NG tubes. Okay. Must never. So this is wrong. So these people should not do. So who should not and who should do, both are given. So only, therefore, should is here. So should is here. Should is here. Okay, insertion is here. And care, insertion and care of an NG tube should therefore only be carried out. Now coming to the point here, insertion and care is performed, placement. Okay, NG tube is NG tube here. Okay, should means should. Okay, okay, so everything is there. Fine. So this is how you have to analyze the question. You have to analyze the question. And the answer is there in the first line itself. Answer is there in the first line itself. Okay. NG feeding tubes. Displays of can have serious implications, that rules and regulations, who should do and who should not do. Who should do and who should not do. That is what it is. Rules and regulations. Right. Sorry. Next one, the third question. This is the third question. Analyze the third question. Yes, analyze the third question. Study it carefully for at least 60 seconds. Don't try to read from the beginning to the end. Understand which is important and what. Okay. So there are two paragraphs. Two paragraphs means there is a different style for this one. First one is general and the next one is special, like that it will be. First one is the general information. Second one is the special information. In first line also, first paragraph also you'll find the answer. In second paragraph also you'll find the answer. And first paragraph last you will find the answer, and second paragraph first you will find the answer. They will be close. Second paragraph is the explanation of the first one. So just try to understand the question there. So now I'm going to give you the link of the Telegram channel. Okay. So the third question. So this is the link. Copy, post a link. And here if you go, okay, you can answer the question there. Don't write anything in the Telegram channel, chat box here. Go there and put a tick there. Study. If you already have done this one, if you already know this one, no problem. I told you it's a revision, because next one I am going to give that I will not explain. You have to do on your own, that in next test. So we'll see how much you do best. I'm making you a stronger foundation. So yes, this is the question. It is there in front of you. So once you go, finish everything, then go to the Telegram channel, which link I have given you. And there, okay, pause the share. There you go and do the answer. Yeah. So now chat box. So question 003. So when I tell you to submit your answer, that time only you have to submit. Okay. Get ready, type your answer and keep it. Okay. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, submit. Yes. Submit your responses because I am going to explain you now. Very good. Yeah. Fine. Now let us see here. Which staff must involve? What must all staff involved in the transfusion process do? So here there are different things. So must do. Who should do? All staff. And those staff who is involved in the transfusion process. So what should they do? That is the point here. What should they do? What should they do? So now, staff is here. Staff is here. All is here. Okay. Must is here. Okay. Must is here. Must is here. Okay. Next one. What must all staff involved in the transfusion process do? Right. So in the transfusion process is here. So the safe administration of blood components. This is called transfusion. The safe administration of all blood components, that is blood transfusion. Okay, to the intended patient. This is the same, means transfusion, only the meaning is the same. Okay, then here also ensure, to ensure is there. Here it is ensure is there. See how I am showing you. Okay, that, okay, they should be aware of they should be aware of their responsibilities in line with, means they should agree with professional standards. Professional standards. What are professional standards? Of their competency assessment. Competency, regarding their competency. And should take part, means participate. Participate. Okay, ensure means make sure. Ensure means make sure. Remember that. Assessment. They should assess. It should be updated. That is the standard. Every 3 years. Every 3 years. Every 3 years means validity is there only for 3 years. That is limited. Only for 3 years. That means any training will be valid only for 3 years. For example, OET test also is valid for only 2 years. For every 2 years, you have to take OET. That is the point there. And so here, you can see from here, so he is talking about professional standards. Professional standards of the training. So now let us see, ensure means check. Not just read or attend. They should check. Okay, next one. Their existing means present. Training is still valid. Valid means validity. That is the standard. So now let us see. The standard is valid. Okay. The standard is the validity. Okay. The validity is for 3 years. Okay. It should be updated. Updated every 3 years means existing. Okay. Their competency, the training validity. Okay. Existing training, competency, training for competency or assessment. Okay. The next one. Ensure means check. So, check means ensure. Ensure is here. Check. So you will get from the second part of the sentence there, everything. Check that their existing training is still valid. Now I am changing the color. Now see, ensure means check. Okay, ensure means check. The safe administration is here. Like 1 second. Yeah. Transfusion process means this one. Okay. Yes, next. Ensure means check. Safe admission is this one. Blood component. All staff intended. All staff is here. Okay, all staff. Okay. All and staff. Okay. Be aware of the response in line with professional standards. Professional standards means validity. Okay. Professional. Professional means their related training. Okay. Then next one. Everything. Okay. Must be aware. Okay, fine. In line with means existing. Okay. So their existing. See, everything is there pointing it out. Everything is pointing it out there very clearly. So the second paragraph is pointing it out and the first paragraph is pointing out. So this is how you can identify from both the paragraphs. So black lines I have indicated from the first paragraph and the red lines I have indicated from the second paragraph. That's very clear for you. Reading comprehension styles. Okay. Only if you read in this way, you'll get the answer. Don't search for the answer. Automatically, you'll get when you do it in the proper manner. Yes. This is the fourth question. This is the fourth question. దీనికి కూడా కనెక్షన్ ఇవ్వన్నా ప్లీజ్ ఆన్ చేయడం కాదు ఇంటర్నెట్ కనెక్షన్ ఇవ్వు ఓకే ఓకే సో దిస్ ఇస్ ద ఫోర్త్ క్వశ్చన్ లేదు గ్లాస్ పగిలింది అప్పుడు నువ్వు చెప్పినట్టున్నావు కదా ఏదైనా నేనైతే పడలేదు మరి నాకు ఇంతవరకు చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా చూసుకుంటాను వెరీ కేర్ఫుల్ గ్లాస్ పగిలిందా పైన స్క్రీన్ పగిలింది నేనైతే పడలేదు నాన్న మరి ఎట్లా పడ్డది నాకు తెలియదు లేదు నాట్ పడితే నేను చెప్పేవాడిని కదా పడేసాను ఎక్కడ నేను right. Yeah, once you get this answer, and what you can do is you can go to fourth question. I am giving you the link, copy post link. Yes, here in the yes. Yeah, I'll explain you, Shilpa. So now this is the link to go to the question. This is the link to go to the question. Go there and give your answer and get back. First study the question here. Go there only to give you the answer. Give the answer. Yes. Now let us study this part. Right. The guidelines establish that healthcare professionals should. So from here it is important. The healthcare professional should. That is important now. The healthcare professional should. Right. Now try to understand here very carefully. The healthcare professional. So this is professional is here. So fine. So here you can see every line you will find the answer. I told you already. The healthcare professional. And here you have the word should. Okay. The chaperone should. Okay. So often a question. Okay. May specifically, may. So it is something should means may, not should, not compulsory. So it will not always, will means should. Not always, not always, not always, only sometimes. So not always means only sometimes. So not always, that means they do not have the right. It's not the right, means right means every time I can do it, that is my right. If it is your house, anytime you can go, that is your right. Every time, anytime, that is always, you can go. But not always means it is not your right. So that means the first one is ruled out. And the wishes of the patient above all else, wishes. The wishes means interest. Wishes means the interest of the patient above all else. So first priority means it should be considered above all else. The wishes must be considered above all else. So try to understand this. So this shows, but here is telling case by case method. Case by case means individual. Case means individual. One case you can accept, one case you may not accept. Individual. So case by case. So that means this is based on a, see here, case by case means you should know. It is a case by case judgment. You have to decide. And it is an individual situation. Case by case means individual. Situation means basis. Assessment means evaluate. Okay. And so try to understand all these things. Now I am going to give you the connection. Everywhere it is there. It's not there only one place. It's there many places. So I am giving you the connection now. Assess. Sorry. Assess means evaluate. And means A. Individual means case by case. Basis means situation. Chaperone. It is often a question. It is often a question means providing chaperone. So a chaperone. This is the condition. Okay. Need means requirement. The question means need. The question is need. Need for a chaperone is the question. Okay. The question is whether it is needed or not needed. That is based on judgment. Using professional judgment. So try to understand how he is explaining you the points. Yeah. Now evaluate. So the need is the question, whether it needed or not is the question. Need for a chaperone. Okay. So that is already there, a chaperone. And is already telling not always the case, no, it is not always the case. That means it's not every time. Not every time. All means every time here. All means every time. Right means always. So this is not every time he's telling. So first and third one is ruled out because of not always. Only be present for the physical. So like this, unless the patient specifically requests the chaperone to remain. So here, everywhere is explaining you that it is depending on person, place, time, and situation. Even if the patient demands, you will say, you think no need, you cannot give. It is your right. It is professional judgment of a doctor or a nurse or whatever it is. It depends on the professional judgment. So, professional judgment. Professional judgment, evaluation. So everything it is pointing out to that one only. You can see very clearly there. So it depends on case by case method. So fine. Yes. So now answer may be right, answer may be wrong. But question number 4. Okay, what was your answer? Forget about this. I'm going to show you the answer differently now. So this may be right, this may be wrong. You think like that one. Okay. So when I say submit your response, so your response you give, don't give based on my response. My response may be right, may be wrong. That is not your problem. It depends on yours. Okay. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, submit. Right. One second. Right. Yes. Print screen. Okay. Sorry. Okay. This is the fifth question. This is the fifth question. Reading comprehension made easier. Okay. All right. Now this is the fifth question. Go through the fifth question now. So this is the Telegram link for this question. So don't write the answer now here in the chat box. You can go to the Telegram group. Okay. I'll send you the link now. Yeah. So this is question number 5. This is copy post link. So this is there. So you can go there for question 5 and you'll get the answer there. Okay. Question 5, you'll get the answer. Afterwards, I'll give you a test for 6 questions directly. I'll not discuss anything. I'll not explain anything. You have to find out on your own. Okay, this is the question. Yes. Text unclear. Okay, then you can go to the Telegram channel there. Yes, Naveen. You can go to the Telegram channel. I am posting the link again. So you can see from there. Okay, text. Now it will be clear. Okay, sorry. This is past the screen. Now it will be very clear, I think. Right. So subscribe to that group because I'm going to post 12 questions today. Every day I'll be posting the questions so you can test. Okay. Now, so you got the options there. Now I'm resuming the screen. We're coming to chat box now. So there in the chat box, question 005. Okay. So when I tell you to submit your response, you can submit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, submit. Okay. Right. Now let us see here. Now here you can see the guidelines require means demand. Right. So here it is. The guidelines require those undertaking a clinical medical review to do something. Okay. So the guidelines. Okay, annual medical review. This is related to annual medical review. Okay. Right. Now see the thing very clearly. See the word, however, I told you already. However, nevertheless, these are very important. However, there is an important point which comes out. If you have to find the keywords there, however, therefore, whatsoever, okay. Previously, we have seen another word, right. So the guidelines. Go on to say that. Go on to say that. Okay. All patients should have the chance to raise questions and highlight problems about their medicines, and that any changes resulting from the review are agreed with the patient. Agreed, that means involvement. Okay, it is not. So here you see here, the patient is important, or the cost is important, or other services are important, you see here. So what is it talking about? Is it raining? Is it raining? Varsham padtunda? Wow. I'm coming. I'm coming in. Maybe another 2-3 minutes. Okay, okay. It's raining. Raining. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Now, patients. Okay. The patients. Agreed means involvement. changes resulting decisions or the results from the review. Changes from the review or decisions. All patients. The guidelines, sorry. The guidelines, I'm coming. 5 more minutes, I'm coming. Don't close. Switch off the AC and open. Okay. Require means a demand, means should. Okay. Clinical medical review. Okay. Clinical medical review is here. Okay. Two is here. To raise questions means involve. To involve and so that is involvement. Okay. Agreed with the patient. Okay, fine. All these words, what they are pointing to, you have to see there. Okay. Now, question number 5. Question number 5. Did we discuss question number 5? Yeah, question number 5 already done. Okay, fine. Okay. So that is the question in discussion. So yes. That's good. Right. This is question 5. And the last one is question 6. Question 6. Okay. Let me forward this. Okay. Fine. Okay. So last question is here. Last question is here. So the purpose means summary. So purpose means summary. Purpose means summary. Okay. So this is the last question. And for this last question, you can go to yes, this is a question. Copy, post link. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, this is question number 6. Question 006. Question number 006. Today I'm going to give you the timetable for listening also. So regularly we'll have. So reading, first listening. Okay, in every batch. Reading and listening, reading and listening, reading and listening. In writing and speaking, I'll take my separate timings. For those who registered only for writing and only for reading, only for listening, sorry, and reading, I'm giving lectures. Writing and speaking, individual, you can call me and you can message me. Then I'm going to give the timings. Okay. Go there and submit the answer, and then come here and submit your response when I tell you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, submit. Take your time and submit. This question is based on change. See here, and the summary, last sentence you can see. Hello, Nana. ఇప్పుడు టైం తిరిగి వచ్చిందా? నేను ఉంటే నీకేంటి, నువ్వు కాల్ చేస్తే ఇప్పుడు ఎత్తానా లేదా? ఎత్తానా లేదా? Okay, so now I'll send you the timing. Okay, right now only I'll send you the timing. Right now let us see there. So all of you have written the answer. Very good. Now let us see, this is talking the purpose. Purpose is safety. The purpose is safety. Oh, it's raining too much. Okay, the purpose of this email is to do what? It is to ensure safety. Safe use of opioids. Safety, safe use. So that is important. It is issued, means warning is there. So now let us see here. Why safe means there is some problem. Why safe? Because there is some problem. So what is that problem? Let us see. So based on study, it is therefore, underline the word therefore. Therefore is one word. However is one word. Therefore is one word. I told you. This will help you. They understand that. Therefore, it is recommended that means to post-operative patients. Now means compared to before. Have. That means earlier they did not have. Now they have. What they have? Continuous monitoring. That means earlier there was no continuous monitoring. Then earlier what was there instead of? Earlier what was there? Only spot checks. There were only spot checks of both. Now this both ventilation and oxygenation. Earlier there were only spot checks for oxygenation. There was only spot checks for ventilation. But there are now continuous monitoring for oxygenation and ventilation. So fine. So you can understand here. So the change means instead of. Change means instead of. Instead of that, instead of going to Hyderabad, I'm going to Bangalore. Instead of going to Canada, I'm going to the UK. That means there is a change. There's a change. Therefore, okay, recommended. Okay, now here, oxygenation and ventilation are the background. Oxygenation and ventilation of the background, both the backgrounds you can see, both and means two of them, both the background. Oxygenation and ventilation is the background. There is a change, means instead of, from to background to a change. We can see to a change, from to. Okay, change in patient care, patients. Patient is here. Now continuous monitoring is care. Continuous monitoring is care. Okay. Now he is explaining, therefore recommended. He is explaining, therefore recommended. He is explaining. So this is how you have to identify what is related there. Yeah. So he is explaining. Therefore, it is recommended, means he is explaining. The background is what? Oxygenation and ventilation. To a change. Change is from spot checks to continuous monitoring. That is the chair. Patient is there. Care is there. Continuous monitoring. So now you understand how it is. So this is how you have to identify the situation. So now it is raining. I want to go and dance in the rain for some time because these are the first rains. These are the first rains in Hyderabad. I'm sorry. I love rain like anything. Okay. I love students definitely, but rain will not wait for me. Students can wait. I'm sorry. So we are going to have another session after some time and I'll send you in the groups. And if you are not there in any group, okay, those who have registered with me and they are not added by mistake, I have sent you personally, but you send me a message, sir, add me in the regular group. Then I'll add you in the regular group. Okay. So give me permission to enjoy the rain. I think rain did not stop. Okay, fine. The first rains here. The first rains. So fine. I am going. Okay. Even old people become small children in rain, you don't know. Okay. Let me go, please. Okay, I'll post this one and then I'll go. Okay. So purpose means a summary. Summary will be in the last line. In the first line also it is there. Alert was issued. That means alert. That means earlier something is there. So alert is there. Something new is there. That means new. Old to new means I told you it will be there in every sentence. Every sentence it will be there. Part B answers will be there in every sentence. But in the last sentence it will be very easy. First sentence it will be very difficult. Middle sentence it will be little moderate. That is what it is. Okay. The agreement of the components, agreement of the question components. Okay. Right. Okay. Clear all drawings. Remove. Yeah. So after this, okay. Insert. Rain. Wait, I'm coming. Insert. Picture. Stock images. Okay. Rains. It's raining. It's raining. It's raining. Okay. No. Okay. That's it.